Hi, everyone, and welcome back to another week of the Empower Hour. I'm your host, Brian. Thank you all once again for making the time to be with us on this Friday. I wanted to start off the call by giving everyone some updates as far as what's been happening here, what's about to be going live, just so that everyone, one, understands what's being worked on. Two, hopefully it gives everyone some hope for the short, mid, and long-term future of the platform and the community. And so, really there's kind of three big things that we're focused on right now. And so let's get it at the high level. So the first thing is simplification. We are, as you know, we've been spending many years building this economy where it's so interconnected with so many different moving parts that as time moves along, things, especially for new people coming in, it's a lot to take in all at once. And so we're doing several different things to try and make the platform be less complicated, more user-friendly. These are all things as we're ramping towards our August 5th beta launch. We want to make it so that it's very easy for new people coming in and being able to use the product efficiently, earn right away. So I'll get into the details on that in a second. So there's that. There's the marketing, working on bringing in a mass amount of users, especially as we get closer to our August 5th beta launch. So there's a lot of things that we're working on there. And then thirdly is trading volume, as is brought up every week here, which I understand why it's brought up. The trading volume of the coin has not been very high, and the price has been dropping significantly over the last few weeks. And so working to address that is another big thing for us. So let me, the thing that we believe will solve all the different issues that everyone is having here is the marketing that we're focused on now. Why? We believe that, with the economy, with the trading volume, with all the things, the thing that's missing is you need a critical mass of people working and doing these activities all at the same time. If you have a lot of people doing all the same activities at the same time, then that solves things like, one, there's trading volume because lots of people are trading. When there's trading volume, that means that the price of the coin doesn't have to drop as significantly as it has as of recent. Why is that the case? Because what's been happening is people are earning within Empower, going to the exchange and selling the coins that they earned for any price that's available to them. Now, because there's not a lot of people trading on the exchange, the prices that are available to them can range widely from $100 a coin to $1 a coin. And since people are selling the coin for whatever they can get for it, that's dropping the price significantly. With a critical mass of people trading on the exchange, that all changes where whatever the price is being set, there's going to be plenty of people trying to buy or sell at that price. So that's one thing that critical mass solves. The marketplace, as more and more people are buying and selling with each other, one, the price of goods will not be as high, so there's more competition. And so all good things come from critical mass. Imagine a chat room that you'd go to where one person is there, they come in, they see no one there or just a few people there. It's not very interesting, right? So they're going to leave. In the meantime, another person comes in, they have the same experience and they leave. And it just basically is a perpetuating thing, whereas one person comes in, there's only a couple people there, it's not really getting exciting or working out. Now, if we were able to bring a bunch of people to that chat room all at the same time, then it's interesting, then people want to stay, and then as new people are coming in, they're seeing all this activity and they want to stay as well, and that's how you get a critical mass of people in a chat room as an example. This economy that we're building is no different, and so that's why we are really focusing on, one, getting everything ready for the beta launch on August 5th, but two, we're experimenting with a bunch of different marketing brands and messages and trying to get people to come in. Currently we have 6 different kind of brands or messaging that we're trying out, and they're starting to ramp up right now. I believe that you're going to see a lot more people coming into the platform in the coming weeks, and that's just going to even more increase as we get closer to the beta launch. And so, in order for that marketing to be effective, it's one thing to bring people in, but when they get here, they need to be able to use the product and understand how it works. And so, in tandem with this marketing, is one, we're really pushing to grow the number of success coaches, which we're now calling guides, on the platform. By having people, more guides available to people, every single question that you can possibly have is going to get answered quickly. And the more educated people are within our community, our economy, the more that they're going to understand how things work, the more engaged that they're going to be. So that's one thing. Two is just making the platform easier to use. And so some of the things that we are working on at the moment are one, which everyone's been kind of asking for quite a while now, is we're thinking of simplifying the banking system by removing pre-coins. So what will that look like? Basically, right now, the main two ways that pre-coins are used within the system are one, buying your Power user subscription, and two, when you hit your daily goal, your pre-coins convert to coins when you win coins on the mission wheel. And so we're thinking of one, changing the way that you move up the power levels to be based on the number of daily goals that you're hitting overall. So as you're hitting more daily goals, you're getting more experience on the platform, and that's what brings you up to the higher levels. So that's one thing to simplify things. Two is, when you hit your daily goal, instead of having you exchange pre-coins to coins, we're thinking just you'll get paid coins for that work, and that'll extend obviously to your posting earnings as well, since currently those are paid in pre-coins. So this is something that we're in the process of working on right now. More details will come in the next week or so, but taking out pre-coins so that everything is just coins. But as you all know, you can look at your balance in your local currency. So for most new people coming in, they can, with the exception of transferring out, they can basically use the site and see everything in their own local currency, which makes it much more easier, one less thing that they have to figure out as far as cryptocurrency and all that stuff. Another thing that we're working to simplify, which will also help with the trading volume, is what we've been talking about for the last few weeks, this trading widget that we've been building. We are very close to having that completed and live for you. And basically how that's going to work is at the top of your what's currently the trade history page, you're going to be able to basically click on a button, buy or sell, put in the amount of coins that you want to buy or sell. It'll give you the price of that based on the market rate of the coin at the time, and then you just click a button and basically your buy or sell order will be placed. All of that's being used with the wallet that you have associated to your account. And so there's other complications that come in when you're trading on the exchange that many of you are aware of. Two of those things are, one, you need to wrap your ether in order to place a trade. With this trading widget, it does it for you automatically. You don't even have to worry about that. It'll also, with the click of a button, you can unwrap your ether, so you get it. You just have ether in your wallet. So the new person coming in never has to even understand what wrapping and unwrapping ether means. It'll just all work for them via this trading widget. Also, there's a thing that the exchange makes you do, which is enabling the Empower coin for trading. Also, this trading widget will do that automatically for you when you go and buy or sell the coin. So pretty much it's getting the process of buying or selling, trading on the exchange, down to something as simple as obviously having coins or ether in your ether wallet that's associated to your account, going to this page, clicking buy or sell, and then putting in the amount you want to buy or sell and clicking a button, and it all gets taken care of for you. So this is coming potentially in the next 24 hours. I'm hoping that it is that quick. It might be a little bit longer, but we're very close to getting that live for you. And so that's going to be a game changer, both in terms of all of our current citizens and making it much easier for them to buy or sell on the exchange, so that one, there's more trading volume, but two, they're able to have more funds available to spend in the marketplace and cash advance, because how much you trade affects that. So that's one thing. And then two, as we're ramping up the marketing and bringing in all these new citizens, they don't have to, all that they have to know is how to get Ether so that they can pay the gas costs on the blockchain. Outside of that, they can just go to this very simple page and trade without having to even understand how to use MetaMask or how to use the exchange and all that. It's all basically very simplified for them. So we're really excited to get that out for you. And then lastly, as far as further attacking the trading volume issue, one, given what's happened with this most recent coin, we're going to need to go back to the drawing board and put out another coin pretty soon here. And while we're doing that, we want to wait until this trading widget gets into place, and we're also working to change certain mechanisms on the site that so that we can make sure that for the people that are getting the most out of the platform via cash advances or shopping in the marketplace, that they're contributing to the trading volume, because that is the biggest reason why the price of the coin has been dropping, is that there's just not enough trading volume on the exchange. So by us building in to the platform more benefits to people that are doing that, it's going to ensure that the trading volume's there, so that the price, while it may not be going up, it certainly should be much more stable and or dropping at a much slower rate. Again, just to remind everyone, the main purpose of the coin for us is it gives everyone the ability to take what they've earned within the platform and transfer that into their local currency. It's basically a mechanism to transfer value from what you have in your balance to your bank account. So we're not necessarily so focused on the actual price of the coin. All that we want to make sure of is that it's stable enough so that trading volume can occur, and that way whenever you earn something on the platform, you can easily go and get Ether in your local currency for that. So these are the things that we've been working on. Obviously at the same time, we've been still working on the buy listings feature. That's taking longer than anticipated, but we still are working on that and hope to get it for you soon. Also, we have the issue with your listings not showing up on the I've sold page. That's still unfortunately being tested and worked on. There's still some kinks that need to be removed from that. So we're working on all these other things that we've been talking about for a while, in addition to all the things that I just mentioned. There's also more things that we're working on, but they're still a little bit early. So as I mentioned, we'll have more details on all these things probably in the next week sometime for all of you. So I hope that gives everyone a little bit of clarity into the direction that we're going, the things that we're focusing on. We understand that that there's pain points that everyone here has, and as I mentioned, we feel like the best solution for that is getting a critical mass engaged using the platform in a short period of time. And so that's what these marketing approaches are going to help with. And then through the simplification of the platform, ensures that as these people are coming to the platform, they get engaged and stay engaged. And then the different mechanisms that we have to help with the trading volume will help stabilize things with the coin price, which in turn will make sure that as people are earning on the platform, they're able to always sell the coin so they get their local currency for it. So these are the high level things that we're focusing on, and over the next week we'll drill down and start giving you guys more details, or you'll just see them live, and we'll give you details on the actual specifics that we're doing to ensure that those things happen. So with that said, let's jump right into your questions. Crispina, thank you for always being positive. Hope you're doing well. William, Brian, looking at the shares we have to perform each day, it's obvious that people are just clicking the likes without even taking time to study or read them. They do this just to fill their goals. Would it not be better to make them actually say something about the post rather than just click? Also, what do you think of the idea of what do you think of this idea of mine? Ask for some of your guides to help in answering the messages sent to the coin. I'm sure a lot of them would want to help to improve the site. So, William, thanks for the ideas. Point taken with the number of things that you have to do to hit your daily goals. We're looking at that to see if there's things that can be improved there. But as far as the success coaches, also we're now known as guides, answering things for the coin. The messages that are coming into the coin are, I'd say 95% of them are very technical in nature. They have to do with things that guides don't have the ability to access to. They usually have to go right to an engineer. And so I understand whether it's you or others, there are people that have written in where they don't get things resolved quickly. Please keep in mind that in order for us to go and dive into an issue with a personal account, we'll always do our best to get that done as quickly as possible. But if it's something a little bit more complicated that we need an engineer to look into, we have we're still building up the number of engineers that we have, so we're not quite ready to be able to handle, fast response time when it comes to getting an engineer involved on something, because if they go and look into your personal account issues, that takes them away from working on features that'll help everything in the community. So at the expense of personal issues, sometimes we have to stay focused on the things that the engineers can do that'll affect the most amount of people. So again, that doesn't mean that we don't care or you're not important. It's just that with the resources that we have right now, we have to stay focused on what can help the most amount of people at once. That said, as I've been mentioning, we're still hiring more engineers to come on board so we can move faster. It takes them a little bit of time to learn how the platform works and be able to work efficiently. So even though we're hiring now, it's going to take a month or so before they fully understand everything works, just because the platform is so broad and complex. So we're going to get there. It's just going to take a little bit of time, unfortunately, William. So to answer your question, the issue with the coin emails is not that we don't have people that can respond to them. The issue is that if the issue is complex and we need an engineer, we don't always have those resources readily available to handle that, unfortunately. And I guess that addresses your second comment there. Third, from William, can you explain how maturing coins work? I know it takes 30, 60, 90 days according to your level, and then they become fully matured. Please tell us, do they automatically get added to your fully matured coins which are ready to transfer out? It doesn't seem to be happening. Also, the constant old emails we are getting flooded with must be your engineer's precious time sorting it out. At the moment, it seems like a waste of time even listing. A lot of us are not getting answers to the message sent to the coin either. So I'm not quite sure of the second part that you're speaking of here, William, other than I already hit your point on the messages from the coin not being addressed. But towards your first question, so yes, I see yourself, William. You are a mission founder, so that means you qualify for 30 days maturation. And so how does that work? That means that anything that you earn, let's say in the month of April, from April 1st to April 30th, anything that you earn during that month, they start maturing on April 30th, the last day of the month. So from April 30th, the last day of the month, since you qualify for 30-day maturation, that means 30 days later, anything from that month will be fully matured. And to your point, yes, when something fully matured, it'll automatically on your balance page, instead of showing currently maturing whatever that amount is, it'll go into your fully matured coin balance. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that as you're doing different activities on the platform, you are spending your earnings, and your earnings are spent by your most matured coins first. So the way that you can track to see how your coins are maturing is go to, let me just pull it up for you actually. So this graph right here, your coin graph, you just go back and you see any bars that are blue like this, that means the earnings that you have in your balance have been spent. Any bars that are green means that they haven't been spent. So when you get to basically May 30th, that'll be 30 days exactly from the last day of April. Anything that you have from April 30th and to the past, that'll be really everything in April in that example. Everything from the month of April, anything that's still green on May 30th, that's fully matured coins that are in your balance. So if you're not seeing that, definitely that's something that we can at least look into your account and verify. So write to us at the coin and we can look into that. But that's how you would be able to tell whether the coins that you have are actually fully matured or not. That's the best way to measure that. So I hope that answers your question, William. James, thanks, Brian. We will focus on coin growth more seriously in order to keep and maintain a steady growth. Is the buy listing feature ready yet? Almost, James. Not quite. Yeah, we'll be getting that to you as soon as possible, James. Vivek, I'm worried about those coaches online to help new citizens. They are just like bots. They do not give you an answer. Every coach is only for release $50. I wish to make them more friendly for citizens. I'm sorry to hear that, Vivek, because that definitely should not be the case. Coaches releasing the $50 is something that doesn't even benefit the coach to any extent. It benefits the person that they're teaching. That's the purpose that they're there. So if you are experiencing something different, if you can write to us at the either write to your success coach or write to us at the coin and let us know what you're seeing, that would be greatly appreciated, so we can make sure that everyone's experience is a good one. Because as I mentioned at the top of the live stream, that's what we're very focused on right now, is making sure that there's plenty of guides for people to speak with, so that as we're bringing in more and more people to the platform from our marketing mechanisms, that they are happy, satisfied, able to thrive within the platform. Marie, number one, still working on that issue, unfortunately. Hope to get that soon. Two, so with the changes that I mentioned at the top of the hour as far as how your power level will be upgraded, that should change, make it so that you're not having to worry about manually renewing anything, because the system will just do it for you. So that'll be coming soon. As far as DDEX, so it sounds like you don't have enough coins, so you have to do a minimum of a $2 trade in order to trade. So it sounds like maybe you're trying to trade less than that. That said, like I mentioned, we are going to be launching another coin here soon, and also getting this trading widget in place and other mechanisms to ensure that the price is more stable, or at least not going down as much as it has been. So that'll be coming soon. Muhammad, my 90-day matured coins are not shown in matured coins nor available for cash out. Yeah, I'm not sure, what you're seeing there, Muhammad. If you can write to us at thecoin@empowr.com, we'll take a look at your account. Betty, I have a few questions. Why do crypto coins lose their value? So as far as our own coin, the main reason why it's losing their value is, like I mentioned at the top of the hour, which is people are going there selling for whatever price they can get, and because we don't have enough critical mass and trading volume, it allows the price of the coin to drop very quickly, unfortunately. So us getting a critical mass of people both on the platform and trading is the main thing that we need to do to ensure that the price doesn't go down. And so that basically is going to affect exactly what you're bringing up here. Is that way when you go and cash out whatever you've earned within the platform, you have the ability to go to the exchange and make sure that you can get Ether and your local currency pretty close to, if not exactly, for the value that you cashed out. So cashing out $10 from your account should allow you to get $10 in Ether and your local currency. So that's what getting the critical mass is going to allow us to do. So we're working on that, and we hope to have those things to you very soon. Praveen, I only have one question since we're focused on mass adoption. Yes, so one thing, Praveen, that these numbers don't show is we did a very large airdrop when we started with the empr, and the other coins have only been around for a very short period of time. So that's why the number of holders is much different. So that is the point there. Christea, apologies, I don't have a translate here, so I'm not sure what you're saying. Mustajab, EMPRG is dropping, so there's no benefits of buying coins. Yes. Actually, there is a benefit to buying coins. The benefit is that if you're not trading on the exchange, the amount that you have to cash advance and shop within the marketplace is significantly diminished. So that is, and then also, of course, you get a bonus when you buy the coins. Now that said, I understand if you're buying coins and the price drops by 50% in a day, the benefits may outweigh the cons. So that's why we're working on putting in more mechanisms to ensure that that's not happening at such rapid pace. I expect that to be in place within the next week or so, and we'll move forward from there with a new coin with a more improved strategy, so that the issues that you're bringing up and others have brought up here are not happening. I hope that I need a clear marketing plan and good conditions for people, then the economy will be stable. It's exactly what we're working on. Janika, I know you're committed to making this economy work, but where are we headed if our earnings are worthless on the exchange site? Secondly, my matured coins are not available to transfer out, and my friends complain the same thing. So I'm not sure about your personal situation, but if you're a basic orange power user, I'm not sure how you would have, and you don't have a mission role, I'm not sure how you have anything available that's fully matured. So it sounds like maybe your account's dormant, and maybe that's why you're not seeing anything available to transfer out. You need to make sure that you're hitting at least 16 daily goals out of the last 30 days in order to ensure your account's not dormant. So that would be the first thing I'd check. If that is happening and you're thinking that you have matured coins, please reach out to your success coach, now called Guides, and they should be able to help you. Just click the chat now button at the top of every page, and that'll take you right to your coach. So it sounds like that's probably the main thing, is you need their help to walk you through what's happening. Lastly, my purchases is marked as unpaid items. Not sure about your personal account. Again, reach out to your success coach, your guide, or send us an email at thecoin@empowr.com and we can take a look at your account. But yeah, overall, like I've mentioned, and I know that there's several people that are bringing it up here, as is brought up most weeks. To wrap up what we talked about at the beginning, our main focus right now is getting a critical mass of people within the platform so that they're, doing the different things that help grow the economy, including buying and selling in the marketplace. That gets much easier with the buy listings that's coming. Trading on the exchange, so that we have a critical mass there. That gets much easier with the trading widget that we have coming, and other mechanisms that we're going to be putting in place to ensure people want to trade more. And then lastly, simplification, making it so that when people come into the platform, it's friendly for them to use. They have someone that they can talk to 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and simplifying things so that they don't have to figure out things like what's the difference between pre-coins and coins, or what is this trading exchange that I have to go to. All those things are going to be eliminated in a matter of a week or so. So that should significantly simplify the platform. Like I said, we're going to have more specific details on all these things coming to you soon, but at a high level, that's what we're focused on. If there's other kind of big pain points that any of you have when we go and put out that post with the details, as always, please do provide your constructive feedback on what are things that we can do to simplify the platform, make it easier, so that as we're bringing in all these new citizens, that they're able to quickly understand how the platform works, and get to work and get busy and get engaged, so that we have a critical mass of people doing a wide variety of activities in this economy. I'm not sure how everyone feels there. I understand it's been a long road, but we're feeling highly optimistic about the future, not just in the long term, but the short term. With just a few of these things that I talked about today getting in place, it's going to be a complete game changer for us moving forward. So really excited to get those to you, and I hope once you see them and can actually use them, and seeing that things are improving, it's going to make everyone's mindset flip to being positive about both the short and long-term future of this platform, of this community, of this economy. So that's all that we have for today. Thank you all once again for taking the time to be with us. Hope you have a great weekend, and we will talk to you again next week. Thank you.